Oh, our dogs are barking.
You're listening to
The SchultzCast.
The SchultzCast.
The SchultzCast. Welcome to the SchultzCast. Today is Sunday, October 25th, 2020. This is a podcast for our family and friends where we interview our family and friends. I'm the announcer, Kevin, and here are our hosts, Samantha and Reed.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. We have an amazing show today because our guests are Aiden and Connor.
Hi.
Are you ready for some questions?
Of course.
Yeah.
What has changed the most for you during COVID?
For me, I've had a lot more time on my hands compared to what I did before. When I was back at Hebron, I did not have any time. Was doing a lot of homework every day, and there's not a lot of time for me to do stuff I like play basketball and all that. So now I definitely have a lot more time to do things I enjoy because it's a lot less homework and a lot less workload in general.
For me, well, I've just not been able to go places with my friends or do anything with my friends. And I mean, I get to spend more time with my grandparents. We've been able to go there once a week, and I've been able to see them way more than I ever would if we didn't have it, coronavirus. So, yeah.
Nice. What do you miss the most?
What do I miss the most? To be honest, I don't miss much from quarantine. I enjoyed quarantine more than I think anybody else did. I had a lot of fun with it. I like having time to make my own schedule, whether it was with online school or anything. So I honestly didn't miss much. Yeah, I missed a couple things with my friends, but you can just FaceTime them and they're all one click away. So I don't think I missed anything.
I just missed being with my friends, talk with them at school and play football at recess.
I miss that too. Me too.
Do you guys think you're more like Aiden or more like Connor in how you feel about quarantine?
I think I am double Connor.
Double Connor.
Yeah, I think I'm more Connor.
I'm double Aiden.
I'm double Connor.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle. I'm all Connor. Some days I'm all Aiden.
Listeners, we should introduce our Maryland producer. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Connor and Aiden's mom, Amanda. Cousin Amanda, as I've known.
Our next question is mine. This is for Aiden. What is the difference between public and private school?
One of the main differences I've noticed is at public school, it's a lot more people in a much smaller condensed place. And at private school, it's a lot less people on a much bigger space. I think that's one of the reasons why it's a lot easier for them to come back to school during Corona. Well, McDonough, where I am now, it's so big and for not that many kids compared to where I was at Hebron. It's nowhere near as packed as it was walking through the halls of any of the buildings compared to the one building at Hebron where everyone's packed in like sardines and just trying to get through the hallway and squishing through.
Which one's harder?
Harder right now, probably public school, but to be fair, they're not comparable because with public school I had 7 classes a day because it was a longer school day and there was 7 smaller classes, and right now in private school it's 4 shorter classes and we flip between them every other day, and I personally find that a lot easier than public school. For some reason it results in a lot less homework.
Which one is more fun?
Well, right now, I don't know a ton of people at private school, so I got to go with public school just because right now, those are still where all my friends are. Even though I've moved on, I still haven't made a ton of friends at private school yet. It's probably public school.
Is it because there's not as much people, so you can't make as much friends?
Well, yeah, that, and also it's hard to get to talk with people when you're online. Even though we're in person, we're only in person 2 days a week. So online, you come into class, you sit there, you stay muted the whole time, you listen to the teacher, and then you go. You don't have any of those little interactions that eventually make friendships.
Do you have a laptop?
I do have a laptop. That's where
Please bring it there and back to school every day.
Taking all your classes?
Science and art and gym. 3 classes a day. I have morning meeting, I have a special, and I have in the afternoon math.
It was pretty exciting for these guys to get their own laptops for school.
Yeah.
So,
but it's very precious and delicate. This one is for Connor. What outdoors track events?
Some of my favorite are long jump, which is just jump as far as you can, 400 meters, which is a quarter of a mile, 1 lap around the track, and 800 meters, which is 2 laps around the track or half a mile. And then some of the events that I would not like to do, 100 meters, which is just a sprint, and 3,000, which is like 2 miles, and it's really far.
That would be hard. I couldn't do it.
I also like to run hurdles, which is jumping over things.
We need hurdles in our backyard. We took a broken down plastic soccer net, and then we ran from the fence and jumped over it.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And also at the field we play on, there's like hurdles laying around in the middle of the field for some reason, and I jumped over them.
Hurdles, they have like different notches. So most hurdles at probably you'd find at high schools, they have notches that go from 30 inches up to 42 inches with going every 3 inches. So 30, 33, 36, 39, 42. I do 33 inches. I used to run an 80-meter hurdles, which is, well, there are different races. The 80-meter hurdles has 8 hurdles. The 100 has 10 hurdles. And the 200 has 5 hurdles. I've done all of them.
What are your PRs?
Personal record. In the long jump, 14.5 feet. In the 400,
14 and a half feet? How long
Yeah.
is that? Is it like a bunch?
Wait, how long is that? It's 14 and a half feet. All right, what's 14? What's 14 and a half feet? I'm terrible with distance. This room, I don't know, this room might be, I'm going to go get a tape measure right now. Hold on, guys. I want to show them what 14 and a half feet are. 'Cause their faces went pretty big, and I think...
Wait. Did you like do a dive? Do you just jump? Do you land on your butt?
you run up a little bit and then you jump and you land on your feet.
And 14 and a half feet.
Yeah.
You couldn't just jump that. Okay, let's see how long 14 and a half feet is.
So, I mean, guys, I don't think this tape measure is long enough. So it's longer than this room.
Wow. How did you do that?
Oh, well, it depends for each person. So you run out from the start, about 8 steps or 8 strides. So for me, it's about like 90 meters, which is like 300 feet.
Last question is mine. What are the things you remember in second grade?
Second grade. This is actually a really funny story, and I was prepared for this one. I've got a little prop. So do you know the murder hornets, the Asian murder hornets? They're these massive wasps. They kill other bees, apparently. So in second grade, I had this project on some kind of insect, bug, or animal. And so for some reason, I decided to choose the Asian murder hornet. And that year, I made Grandma Apple made a big model of a murder hornet. And I came into class. So mind you, I was in second grade. We still have it. And
Reed and Samantha, for our listeners, describe what Cousin Aiden just showed us.
It was green and black stripes, an orange face, wings, with black pipe cleaners sticking out of its head, antennas.
Kudos to Grandma Apple.
I helped, but
It looks amazing, honestly.
no, I know. I mean, can you imagine walking into a second grade class and seeing that? I don't think I could do it now.
I think what I'd like to do is try to work it out so Reed has a report on murder hornets this year, and I'm going to ask you to ship that up to us.
Yes, I do.
Can't break it, but okay.
Second grade was probably my least favorite year of elementary school because my teacher, she was really mean and annoying, and she gave us lots of work. So, yeah.
Why?
I honestly don't know. It was her first year, so maybe, I don't know, she just decided to be mean.
What do you remember from fourth grade?
Nothing too exciting happened, except actually my fourth grade teacher, she was absent a couple days, probably for like a week, and we had this one sub, and the sub didn't like me, and I don't know why, but she just kept yelling at me for stuff that I didn't do.
I remember when we had a sub in first grade, and my friend lost her tooth. I have a wiggly tooth.
Fourth grade, I remember I had a teacher. I think she was out most of the year because she was pregnant. She was there like the second half of the year after she had a baby, and she treated us like babies too. It was
She treated you like babies?
kind of weird, but
Change your diaper in fourth grade.
Did they and change your diaper?
no, they did neither of those.
That's all we have for today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Did you have fun?
Of course.
Yeah.
I love talking about myself.
Do you think everyone should come on the SchultzCast?
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks to everyone listening. Bye.
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 Love you. Love you.
I love you guys.
Was there an end to that story about someone losing their tooth in the sub? Or was that just the story? All right, that was the story. All right.